of my favorite things about teaching at Roeper is the value that's placed on building relationships with both children and their families, and that we have a chance to really get to know each child on a deep level. We get to know their strengths, their challenges, their interests, their passions, as well as how they learn best and what they need to get the most out of their Roeper education. And I think that when parents drop their kids off in the morning at Roeper, they can be confident that their kids are happy and safe and appreciated and valued and loved.
So the most important decision a parent will make is finding that right educational match for their child. George Roeper had this wonderful phrase. He was asked once by a friend, will the Roeper School prepare my child for college? And George responded, well, of course it will. Of course you'll be prepared for college, but really that's only half of what you need to be looking for as a parent. Yes, there's college preparatory experiences that provide curricular and academic experience for every child. But what's most important is to understand that a Roeper education is holistic. We're looking at the experience of the social development of the child, the emotional development of the child, as well as the academic experience.
One of the things that's different about our program is we look at giftedness as who the student is, as opposed to what the student does. So our lower school campus is spread over 13 acres, and we use our campus very well. Our children have an opportunity to engage in the natural world. One of the ways that gifted children differ is that they require an advanced curriculum. They need to have typically materials presented much more quickly, and they certainly need to have multiple perspectives and a way of connecting their learning in a way that has meaning and purpose for them.
They tend to pick up information very rapidly, and so the pace of our instruction is geared to meet their specific needs. They also need rich learning experiences, so we work to have them work on project and problem-based work, as well as work in areas of passion to them.
Kids have a lot of choice in Stage 3. It starts with allowing them to choose the special classes that they want to have. There are certain classes in Stage 3 that are required. There's a class art and a class science. But on top of that, the students get to choose which specials that they want to take in addition. They might want an extra science that's something very interesting to them, or an extra computer class.
The saying that with freedom comes responsibility is directly from our founder, George Roeper. And our children do have a lot of freedom, and that is by design. They have to learn to take that freedom and develop responsibility with that.
I love the relationships that are formed at Roeper, and for me that's the best part of being a Roeper teacher. It's a very intentional part of the Roeper program where we're spending a lot of time getting to know students through the multi-age classroom. I get an opportunity to work with the same students for 2 years. Also, the small class size means that I'm really able to get to know students and their families.
Not being tied to a curriculum here at Roeper and having a small class size of 8 to 10 kids gives me the opportunity to teach kids where they're at as individuals. So I don't need to worry about the class being on pace together or arriving at a certain area at the same time. I can let one kid move faster than the other. I can let them explore.
If somebody's coming in that they're making this decision, I'd say go for it, because really, if you're having a hard time at your school and you don't like it, this school will actually make you like school. What makes Roeper special is that everybody's so nice, and it invites you into this new world of friendship, and it could start new careers. You could invent things, you could do anything you want if you go here. Everybody's nice, but it's not like they don't have any rules. They do have rules. They have structured rules, but still, it's just fun to let your imagination run wild.